The biggest streaming event of the year, Stream University, ended just 30 days ago. And based off of all the views, all the clips, all the moments that came out of it, I think a lot of people would say that it is a resounding success. But there's another metric of success that's out there that people have been asking. What happened to the creators? Are they being successful in finding viewership? Are they building their own content creation lives? Or are they just another extra in Kai Cenat's show? Because according to one of its own students...
Bro, chat, how'd y'all feel about Stream University 2026? It's been 30 days since it's been around. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like it was a success? Do y'all feel like it was a fail? Or do y'all feel like it could have been better? Let me know.
During the actual event, that's the case.
The way SU works is there's big streamers, there's middle streamers, there's small streamers, and you want to know what happens, I'm sure you can see already, the big streamers click together.
Juicy Jacob literally carried them? No, it was Suburb Baby that carried.
The middle streamers try to figure out where they can go, the small streamers try to figure out where they can go, and they can't go anywhere. They're expected to just stick around the big creators and be...
Chad, wasn't she an OF model, bro? Chad, this was the OF model that went to Stream University 2026 right here. Her name was, y'all probably know what her name is. Oh, Aisha Sophie. Aisha Sophie, chat. Aisha Sophie, or whatever her name is. Yeah, she was a, OF model, and she made it to SU. I feel like, I didn't really see too many good clips of her. Or any clips of her too much.
The supporters and the people clapping in the back to make the big people be bigger. And then we're just supposed to be the background characters. The background dancer to the big characters. And that's okay. That's just how it works.
If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel. We're on the race for 190. I've lowered the goal. It's 190 now. Be there or be square. Now, back to the video. With over 120 streamers being added into the zeitgeist and culture of streaming and over 6,000 channels covering Stream University, I think it's safe to say that this was the biggest, and I do mean biggest, opportunity for a new and up-and-coming star to be put onto the scene in a major way. But simultaneously, there was a lot of questioning and concern about if this was real opportunity or if these people were used as extras for the content that Kai Cenat and his friends were creating. Now, I've already addressed the streamer Aisha and her thought process on the whole thing and how she took Stream University, so I'm not gonna rehash that. Please check out the previous video that I posted if you wanna get into the full details of that. But she posed a question in the thought process that a lot of people have had about this event dating back to its origins. And maybe there's some validity to the thought process of it all. Again, there was 120 streamers, thousands of channels viewing this content or creating some sort of content about it, 56 million hours of watch time, and I think it peaked at 1.45 million live viewers watching the event unfold. But that
chat, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I low-key feel like a lot of people were hating when they said the streamers at SU was view botting. Cause I think Suburb Baby, he averaged like 145,000 views in a stream one time, so I don't think he was view botting because he honestly carried, bro. I feel like those views that at Stream University were honestly real. I don't think those are bots, bro. I'm being real, gang. I don't think those are bots at all, bro. You know what I mean? And the people that are saying that, gang, like, you're just a hater, nigga. You're just mad because you didn't make it. You know what I mean?
doesn't mean that each and every streamer got this attention or eyeballs individually. You gotta think, the biggest names like Kai, Ron, Marlon, Suburb Baby got the bulk of these viewers. And this meant that smaller streamers were jockeying for attention, or they would be at risk of disappearing into the void of the Streamer University as a whole, especially once they left the university. Streamer teacher Ludwig kind of warned some of the students about this exact same phenomenon that would happen.
My birthday's in 1 week, nigga. Yo, W Plush, nigga, man. Your birthday's in 1 week. Yo, congrats, dog. You know what I mean? Yo, Plush, yo, we gotta do something special for your birthday, man. You know what I mean? Cause you're always in the stream every day consistently. You're always watching my content. You're always showing support. So W nigga, man. You know what I mean? We gotta do something for you, dog. You know what I mean? You're an OG, bro. W nigga.
Happened to them.
It is inevitable. Do we all agree with this? Does this kind of make sense? Yeah. Yes, we were at Streamer U. Kai Cenat went live. He ended. 500,000 people had to scatter somewhere. They went to the category. You were in the category. Okay? You were at the party. You were at the basketball game. Whatever it is. Okay? These are exactly how it's gonna look. If you prepare yourself, it won't hurt as much. It won't feel as bad because you'll know what's coming. 40%. Okay. That is the median Streamer U student from 2025. How many viewers they lost? They lost 40% of their viewers The week after Streamer U.
Bro, chat, Ludwig was probably the best teacher ever, chat. When Ludwig was teaching this class, it low-key felt like I was watching my science teacher. Yeah, y'all know how y'all always have that one man teacher in that one class that's always good? Like, that always just knows what he's doing. Like, anytime he's teaching, you guys are always paying attention. He was that type of teacher, chat. I fucked with Ludwig, bro. Everything he was saying was so true, man. Like, and the only person that I really feel like did bad in his class was that Mighty BA nigga, bro. I couldn't stand Mighty BA at all, bro, because he was just trying so hard to get a clip. He was forcing a clip, gang, you know what I mean? And a lot of his clips were just horrible. Like, that Mighty BA dude, bro, like, he was just forcing clips. Like, he was getting into it with people. What's that one dude? The one Asian guy. He had to put hands on him because he was like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Hey, don't touch my head again. Like, on some no content shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I felt like Ludwig's class was probably the most interesting one. You know what I mean? So W. Ludwig, man. You know what I mean? W. Ludwig, bro. I'm being real, man. He was a dope teacher.
Week after.
He was the one that actually tried.
Okay? 87% of the people from last year never hit their peak CCV that they hit at Streamer U again. They never hit it again. That's 87%. Okay? And this is a stat that...
I wasn't always here, but thanks to Purdue Global, I got my literal dream job.
3 years ago?
That's probably the saddest to read out. 10% never went live again.
And that fall off definitely happened. Most of the streamers who went to Streamer University didn't maintain the outrageous numbers that they had while on the campus. It was a moment. It was a time for injecting viewership onto these people, but not an automatic, long-lasting thing. So streamer Aisha was right about one part of her long, and I do mean long, monologue.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. She is kind of bad though, chat. Even though she was a OF model, she was bad as shit, man. Like, holy nigga, like, chat. I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Aisha Sophie down any single day, bro. Any day, gang, you know what I mean? She's a white girl, you already know. My type is literally snow bunnies and Latinas all day, every day, chat, you know what I mean? I mean, I rock with some black girls, but it only depends if they're a nerd or not, chat. I only like nerdy black girls, but I ain't gonna lie. Aisha Sophie, gang, I'm taking her down, chat. I'm taking her through there, nigga. You know what I mean? W. Aisha Sophie, bro. I'm being real, chat. She's fucking hot.
About the whole thing. Being accepted into Streamer University didn't automatically stop a small streamer from becoming an extra. But temporary viewership and a little extra camera time isn't the only way to judge if streamer
React to
views
Sophie, Rain, and J-Shock? Okay, I will.
What happens once this event...
Yo, Ado, I got that video next, bro. Yo, Ado, I'm gonna react to that video next. Yo, remind me, bro. Remind me. I got that video next. This one is almost done. I think we're at like 16 minutes. This video is 16 minutes, bro. I'll react to that one next, bro. I'm only doing this like a reaction video for my YouTube.
ends and the temporary boost of being around or connected to university, because this is a very underrated part. Just because the viewership left upon graduation doesn't mean that the relationships left as well. The sad but real reality is that most of these people did not maintain their viewership coming from Streamer University. It's not that it's a crazy thing, but the Super Bowl has bigger views than the regular season. The NBA Finals has bigger views than the regular season. That's just how things work. But what they did maintain throughout the course of leaving Streamer University and for the foreseeable future is the relationships that they built with the other small, medium, or even large creators that they built connections with while on campus. And I'd even argue that that's more powerful because the new relationships can introduce you to a new audience and make you more of a mainstay as opposed to a flash in the pan.
Well, Pudgy, you know, a setup is nothing without the main component. I know you've been needing one, and so I got you a PC.
Yo! Congratulations!
Yeah, you can play games and shit on here, you know, you can play all types of, you know, do your desktops, reacts, and things of that.
Oh man, chat, clap it up to Pudgy, bro. See, that's why I love Agent, bro. I fuck with Agent, chat, because the thing about Agent, chat, is he put a lot of the people who left Streamer University on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you was a collab with Agent, bro, he was putting you on after SU, man, because let's be honest, a lot of people fell off after Streamer University, but I ain't gonna lie, Agent, bro, he made sure these people had to still maintain their name after SU, you know what I mean? And for him to give Pudgy like a PC, that's so amazing, bro. Like, yo, W Agent, bro. See, that's why I fuck with Agent, chat. Agent, bro, he's a W. He's a W nigga.
that nature.
The way that Pudgy has popped onto the scene and popped into our hearts by taking those relationships from Streaming University and turn those into continuous collaborations with bigger names has been phenomenal. Not saying that he wouldn't have been successful all on his own, but I think that we see, just like the other larger creators see, that there's something special in this kid and it needs to be seen. But even people who are already established creators made bigger connections with other established creators. The relationship between Dub and Jason the Ween has been something that has turned
Dub.
from a working one
I need a
to actual
movie.
friendship.
I think
I need
Kai
a
understanding
movie.
that all I was missing in my content creation is collabs. Man, I met some of the best people ever. I never laughed, never had that much time with other than these niggas that I live with. Gang,
I need a
found
movie.
A friend inside of Jason. My nigga Jason the Ween, right? That is one of the. I found a friend in that nigga, chat. I found a friend in that nigga. I text that nigga already, bro. Like Jason, I would have never thought in 900 million years I would have been cool with Jason.
It's not just smaller creators connecting with bigger ones. It's also bigger creators connecting with smaller ones. I know you think that that's the same thing, but I think it's a difference between like a smaller creator finding an infatuation or some sort of companionship with somebody.
But y'all gotta understand, Jason the Ween and Dub, those two aren't small creators. Like, they're big creators, man. You know what I mean? But W, I'm glad he found a friend in Jason the Ween, bro. You know what I mean? W.
Bigger, and the ways that bigger streamers can connect with the smaller ones. For example, streamer J-Shock was such a shining moment
J-Shock.
for streamer Lacey in their time.
J-Shock.
Streamer Lacey decided that he was going to give back to him, pour into him, because he saw that there was something there. He decided to gift him a new PC setup. So
My
that he
dude,
can, create
J-Shock.
more content. And we know how important that is with the price of RAM these days.
You showed me your setup and you had a laptop that you stream off of. Yeah. So I got you a brand new PC.
Yo!
So you can keep streaming. You can.
WJ Shock!
I'm gonna go cry. Why? Bro, no. Yes.
I ain't like W.
Bro, J-Shock, you were a big part of my stream review, dude. I hung out with you. We had deep talks at night. We had a lot of fun. And you're streaming off a laptop, bro.
Yo, why? Lacey, why, bro?
Because you deserve it.
None of these people became immediate superstars off of just attending Streamer University. but the
WJ
connections that
Shock,
they built will
nigga.
last them for a lifetime. Streaming, TikToking, YouTubing, whatever it is. The access that they are granted to different audiences and to different groups is what makes this thing so special and what will grow them to different heights. That's how Streamer University helps some of these creators. People being put into positions in which they can build genuine connections through laughter, through camaraderie, through just being a pure fun and good time. But this is where I think a lot of people really made the mistake. They assumed that the stage was the end all be all. Hey, once I am here, this will bring the eyes to me. It's not about, creating these connections. Hell, I might even go about sacrificing some of these connections in the future because I need the clip right now. This is where I think people like the Mighty BA or Paybay took the opposite approach. in all of
man.
it. Instead of building a connection, they decided that clip farming was the way to go. Engagement was
Bro, chat, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen Mighty BA, like, ever since that whole, like, situation at Stream University. Like, I haven't seen him in any clips recently. Like, but where's he been? And I haven't seen him collabing with any of the big creators, like, after Stream University. I think Mighty BA might be one of those dudes that, like, might fall off after Stream University, man. You know what I mean? He was probably one of those dudes, chat, because I have not seen any clip of him, like, ever since he been there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because he was there, like, on some, like, weird shit, bro. He had so many bad clips, chat. He had so many bad clips, bro. It was honestly insane, man. But, hey, maybe he'll make a comeback, chat. You never know, man. So, hey, I hope so, bro, because he needs to redeem himself.
the actual metric that they needed. It doesn't matter how it comes off. So ultimately they went for, the view and the clip instead of the relationship.
Please. Please. Give me the wheelchair. Get out.
Ah, man.
I need it. Get out. Get the fuck out.
Stop.
Yeah, really.
See, chat, I didn't like how she pulled his leg, man. Yo, fuck Paybay, man. I don't care how bad Paybay is, bro. Like, and then, chat, I did see a clip where she was actually crying after she did it because she couldn't take accountability for what she did to Lacey. Chat, I literally seen a clip of that, bro. I literally seen a clip of it, and it's honestly insane, gang. Like, she couldn't be able to take accountability at all, man. She started crying, man, for no reason.
This shit fucked up.
Oh my gosh, that bitch is horrible. All right. Aisha is not fucking bad. She's an OF bop. You know, you're right, chat. You are right, but she's still bad. You know what I mean? And just because girls do OnlyFans, it doesn't lower their attractiveness. You know what I mean? Most men are still gonna find them attractive, no matter if they do OF or not, chat. You guys gotta understand that, bro. So you know what I mean? Even though Aisha, what's her name? Sophie is an OF model. Men are still gonna find her attractive. I wouldn't date her, chat. I wouldn't date her, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't date her, but you know, she still is bad, chat.
Oh, she's fucked.
See, bro.
You like Pokemon?
Yeah, I love Pokemon.
Bro, hold on. No. Bro, I gotta.
Hey, look. I even know the shit. Watch this.
Oh my god, this.
Watch this.
Chow, I'm fucked.
Watch this. You know what I do? Boom, boom. Ooh.
Yo! That's an SIR!
Look at this.
SIR! That's a big hit! No, you're bending it! What are you doing?
He has so many bad clips.
This card? You can't hit this card, it's impossible to hit!
He has so many bad clips, Chad. Oh my gosh, an ad, nigga! What the hell?
Sorry.
Now, for what it's worth, it made them both major talking points during the event. But as we're sitting here today, it didn't make them reoccurring talking points, but just flashes in the pan, something that people could warn content creators about, scold them about, etc., etc. And most importantly, it scorned any chance of a relationship in the future for another content creator to say, hey, I want to work with you. I really see something special in you, and I want to collaborate with you. They got their 15 seconds of fame while other content creators were building relationships that would last them for years. So while Streamer University can give you the access to the different creators that are known to people, are unknown to people,
I can't agree, chat.
Ultimately, it cannot force you to be consistent and maintain or build relationships with these people that will carry you for the longer than the 5 days that you were there. And those continued relationships, in my opinion, may be the biggest difference between the class that we saw in 2025 and the class that we see in 2026. Streamer University already ran this experiment in 2025. The first event generated more than 27 million hours watched and reached over 719,000.
Chad, we got like 16 more. Like we got like it's at 10:45. It's almost to 16, chat. So we're almost done with this video, bro. You know what I mean? I know you guys are probably like, yo, Mikey, we'll switch to something different. We're tired of this black ass nigga. You know what I mean? I got y'all, chat. Relax. I got you guys. All right. I'm just gonna finish up this video real quick, and then we'll be good.
Peak concurrent viewers. It also produced some individual success stories. Rakai has become a household name at this point. Ray has become a staple in the streaming community. And Tota remained relevant enough for all three of these guys to come back as Streamer University 2026 alumni. But what I will say is beyond the individual names, the 2025 class is not known for the collaborations and networking beyond the event. It's not the same active creator network that we're seeing for the class of 2026. And that's what I believe makes it so different. The streamers for 2026 continue to act as though it was a continued network of people even after leaving the campus. You can see that with streamer Lacey, who has collaborated with 15 plus streamers post Streamer University.
Is me, J-Shock, Nick Naircina, Raw Dog Moon, Jason Deween, Juicy Jacob, Yusuf, Pilot, Donut, random kid snuck his way in, Jimena, Haskell, Tatum, Aisha Sophie, J-Shock's bringing 2 girls that he met last night at a party. Who am I missing? Silky's coming. I texted Silky this morning. Silky's gonna spark up and pull up.
Bro, Chad, I don't like how y'all people was hating on Haskell, man. You know what I mean? I understand Haskell. He's whitewashed, but you guys gotta, he's a cool nigga, man. I fuck with Haskell, man. And Haskell loves those Latinas. That's why he collaborates with Crystal, you know what I mean? Out of all people, he'll collaborate with the Latinas, man. He just loves saying dude, you know what I mean? So W Haskell, man. That's my nigga. W Haskell, bro.
Yeah, there's like 20 people that are going to be pulling up now. Some people from Streamer U, some people not from Streamer U.
You're seeing collaborations with Jason the Ween, Dub, and Pudgy. You're seeing Blackboy Max continue the relationship that he built with his roommate.
Oh my gosh, I hate Sky Jackson so much, man. I just can't stand Sky Jackson, bro. She pissed me off this Stream University. A lot of people were saying at Stream University that she had an ego, and she like when it came to different people, she thought she was bigger than the program, you know what I mean? I remember Canel was saying that they were doing the whole pass the phone thing, and then she didn't want to do it. She was like, oh no, I'm good, I don't want to be a part of that, you know what I mean? She didn't want to be involved. And also too, she was stirring up some drama, chat. If y'all don't remember, her and EZ were kind of having a little beef during the Stream University thing, bro. If you guys don't remember, bro, like, I don't fuck with Sky Jackson at all, man. You know, I don't even know why she even made it, bro. I feel like that was an L on Kai's part for bringing that hoe. You know what I mean? But, hey, it's Sky Stream University, so he can bring whoever he wants to, but it's gonna always be fuck Sky Jackson. Forever. I can't stand that bitch.
Wardrobe and Sky Jackson in some streams that they did together. And multiple streamers appeared on the MVP of Streamer University Suburb Baby Sleepover stream. These are no longer isolated streams. The relationships are starting to have a lot of overlap now, and the trickle-down effects of that are real. Now, Pudgy knows Agent. Agent introduces Pudgy to his audience. Agent's audience goes and views Pudgy when Agent isn't streaming, and hell, even some of them decide to build a connection with Pudgy greater than just the agent of it all. Every opportunity that these new creators get to collaborate with people creates the moment to reach a new audience, get new trust in these people, put themselves in front of potential brand deals, sponsors that didn't know that they existed, but now that they're with a new creator, they can see them, improve as entertainers, build a relationship, receive another invitation, and then the cycle just starts all over again. Normally, a small streamer asking Jason the Ween or Lacey for a collaboration is just a stranger's voice that kind of goes unheard in the void. But Streamer University gave these people the opportunity to build something bigger than that. Dub and Jason the Ween are actually friends. They're no longer strangers. J-Shock has become someone that Lacey wants around. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I click on Twitch, somebody's wanting Pudgy and Wardrobe to be in their vicinity. That makes the next opportunity easier to create. This is why I feel as though the 2026 class has a better shot of making it than the 2025 class does. The 2025 students largely had one moment to create a bigger and broader audience and network. They had one shot to convert the Streamer University audience to their audience. And based off of Ludwig's stats, that doesn't seem as though it was the most successful endeavor. But the 2026 class is repeatedly using their network to continuously create moments and opportunities to convert an audience. And we know that people need multiple times to see something in order for them to commit to something. I think it's a really smart idea. Now, there is still some hidden limitation in it of it all. Collaboration doesn't equal discovery. Just because Agent introduces Pudgy to his audience doesn't mean that people will go over and watch his content, let alone stay for the long haul. Jason can introduce Dub to his audience. Lacey can introduce J-Sock to his audience.
Almost
That doesn't
done,
mean
chat.
they don't have to go
I'm almost
on
done.
and create
I'm
some
almost
sort of
done.
content that is worth watching while they are away from the collaboration. Their content still matters, their personality still matters, their creativity still matters. But what I can say is that every time they do get this collaboration, every time they do get this opportunity, it just gives them one more boosted shot to get it right. I think that 2025 is remembered through the few individuals that survived the fall off, but 2026 will be remembered as the class that came together and continued to hold each other up while everybody figures it out. So did Streamer University actually help its creators? Maybe that streamer Aisha was right about a few.
Oh, damn, chat. Like, but y'all not see how bad this beauty is right here, bro? Like, how can y'all sit here and ignore this, gang? Like, bro, like, are you guys, like, are y'all like a mook or something? Like, how can y'all find this girl attractive, man? You know what I mean? I understand she does OF and stuff like that, but, like, gang, like, come on now. Dude.
Things, I guess. There were smaller streamers that did just become background characters in a bigger streamers event. There were just too many creators out there for everybody to get all of the views in an equal distribution. But over 30 days later, I do think that Streamer University's success is easier to see through the collaboration and the network that the creators built while being on campus. What remained after is what we should be talking about. I'm talking about the Pudgies. I'm talking about the Wardrobe. I'm talking about the J-Shocks.
Bro, she have my heart. She have my heart, kind. Yo, yeah, W Aisha, Sophie, man. In chat, I did, a lot of people were saying, I think she openly admitted herself that, she doesn't really, like, sell her body on OF. She just sells her feet, chat. She does feet pics. I don't know, like, if she, like, has sex on OnlyFans. I don't think she does that. No, I don't think she does that, bro. But she just does her feet, chat. She just sells her feet to desperate men. That's all I'm hearing, bro. I hope I'm right, but yeah, that's what she said, chat. That's what she said.
Talking about the Dubs of the world. Dozens, and I do mean dozens of creators are still existing
Baby Alien?
and thriving because they've decided to reach out, literally grab each other and prop each other up and say, hey, I'm gonna help you, you're gonna help me, we're gonna build a great relationship together because I thoroughly enjoy you, you thoroughly enjoy me, the audience responds to you great.
Chat, some men are just attracted to feet, man. I mean, I'm not attracted to feet, chat. I don't like feet at all, bro. I feel like some people, their feet really stinks, man. And I feel like if you're attracted to feet, then something's wrong with you. Some men like feet, bro. I don't know.
And we're just having a great time. And instead of these guys focusing while on campus about the clip of it all, the moment of it all, going viral, they decided that they were going to focus on the after. Unlike creators like the Mighty BA and Paybay, who decided to focus on the now and wanted to go for the viral moment. They said, forget the after. What about today? So if you ask me, I think that Stream University is a success. No, it's not gonna guarantee somebody a career, but it is going to guarantee you the opportunity of a lifetime. It's giving you access. And those students that knew what to do with it are still thriving. And those that decided to rip up Pokemon cards and make enemies out of others, those are the ones that we are not seeing be successful in a moment in time in which, hey, everybody's clicking up with everybody. And while those collaborations...
All right, chat. Well, the video is over. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on it. I feel like Stream University 2025 was still better. I feel like it was better, chat. And I cannot wait for next year's 2027, man. But, without further ado, let's get to the next segment.